Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. I'm so thrilled that you're listening today. Thank you so much. I have so enjoyed creating this podcast over the last several months. I started this podcast in May, and I have just so enjoyed it so much. I want us to do something together, listeners, and I want you to try it. And if you're listening in the future, not a problem. You can just go ahead and do it whenever you hear this podcast. But I want to issue us a challenge to do together and see how it goes. Now, I don't have any guarantees for this, although I can guarantee that something will happen. I don't know exactly what, and it just depends on how hard you work at it. But let me tell you what it is. I want us to do a 40-day affirmation challenge. I know 40 days is a long time, but I really do think that 40 days is a very spiritual amount of time. I think it's like enough time where, you've done something, you've repeated it to like sink into your subconscious. Now, sometimes you can get in the state where you can do that in one day, but I want us to do it for 40 days. So a 40-day affirmation challenge. So now what I want you to do, so 40 days, we're starting today. Today's October 24th when I'm recording this. And so that brings us to December 2nd would be the 40th day. So on December the 3rd, I'm going to record my results, how I go with my 40-day affirmation challenge. And in the podcast between now and then, I'll bring up the 40-day affirmation challenge and see how it's going. But for 40 days, I want you to pick 1 to 10. It's up to you. You can choose one affirmation or up to 10 affirmations to say every single day in the morning and sometime during the day and at night. So you're just going to repeat your affirmations in the morning, sometime during the day, and at night. So 3 times a day for 40 days. Now, this is 5 Minute Manifesting. I don't want you to spend all day, every day saying your affirmations unless you want to, unless you're just like, yes, I feel called to do that. But just take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, and 5 minutes at night to just say your affirmations as many times as you can say it in 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be a certain number. It doesn't have to be 5,000 times. It can just be as many times as you can say it for 5 minutes. So 40 days, 1 affirmation, and up to 10 affirmations. And then 3 times a day for 5 minutes each. Those are the basic parameters I want us to follow. We're just going to try this. I want you to take this on it's called a challenge, like a game. I want you to be lighthearted about it. And maybe you even pick for your affirmation something that's not related to the big dream that you're manifesting right now. Or you can. I'm not trying to discourage that necessarily. I just want you to really be lighthearted about this affirmation challenge. I was just inspired. I just was inspired just moments before I started recording. I was just like, no, I've got to get a podcast out about this. I really want us to do this together. I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be mentioning it. And I want to hear from you. So if you're going to take this 40-day affirmation challenge, please email me at loveybrownmanifest@gmail.com and let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to hear how your affirmation challenge goes. So after the 40 days, let me know again how it goes for you. So the 40-day affirmation challenge starting today, October 24th, going until December 2nd, and on December 3rd, I will record and give you my results. And I hope to have some great results from all of you. And I want you to give it a try and be really lighthearted about it. So some of the affirmations, I'm going to do some example affirmations because sometimes when people say things like, let's do a 40-day affirmation challenge, you're like, well, what kind of affirmation should I do? So you could do some really general ones about your state. I am loved. I am wanted. One I really like is I am the prize. I am the prize. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am healthy. So those are general I am statements that I say all the time. I love to say those. So just maybe you choose 1 or 2 of those. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you choose one that's about your specific person. My specific person knows I'm the one. My specific person is head over heels in love with me. My specific person contacts me constantly. I am all that my specific person thinks about. You could also choose some about manifesting. I am a great manifester. I always get exactly what I want. I always manifest exactly what I want. Isn't it wonderful? My life works out exactly the way I want it to. You could even do something about money. My business is growing every single day. I make more money every single day. And then you could do a dollar amount. I make $700 a day. I make, $5,000 a week. However you want to do it. You can do affirmations about money. You can do affirmations about your appearance. I am beautiful. I am pretty. I am handsome. You can do affirmations about your body. I love the way my body looks in a swimsuit. I love the weight I am. I am my ideal body weight. So any topic, anything that you're manifesting, choose one affirmation or up to 10 affirmations. It doesn't matter. Say them 3 times a day for 5 minutes each. So 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes sometime during the day, and 5 minutes at night for 40 days. Now, 40 days is a commitment. Now, that commitment to your manifesting, it's important. That's going to signal to the universe that you are serious, that you really want to do this, that you really want to stay in the state of abundance, of having what you want, of having your desire. So let me know how you go. Again, the email is loveybrownmanifests@gmail.com. And I would love to hear if you're taking the challenge, and then in December, how the challenge went for you. Now, if you're hearing this after October 24th, no worries. You can still email me and let me know that you're taking the challenge, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, do email me about the challenge. And I would love that. You can also, if you want coaching about your specific thing, I am taking coaching clients through email. It's email coaching. And I really do want people to get their manifestation. So thank you so much for listening, and may you manifest exactly what you want.